Greetings everyone, so today I'm going to start my new K-drama segment which I'm calling the Roundup, where I recap and review K-drama episodes every single week. So I had mentioned to you previously that I was thinking about doing Korean drama reviews and you guys left me some really great suggestions, so don't worry, in the future I should be adding a few more reviews to my channel. But I'm going to kick off with Warm and Cozy, which is the new K-drama from the Hong sisters. Now usually I always try to make sure to watch whatever new Hong sisters dramas out because their dramas are usually like crack-tastic. In the last couple of years, not so much, so I really want to see what Warm and Cozy was all about. So the drama is set in Jeju, of course, and we have Gonwoo who opens up a restaurant because of a girl he likes, and then you also have Jongju who through some circumstances ends up moving to Jeju and hijinks ensues, I guess. So that is the premise of the drama, so let's jump straight into the recap. We travel 10 years into the past and Jongju has travelled all the way to Jeju to find out if the woman in the photo with her dad is her mum. But then she's intercepted by Gonwoo who asks her what the hell she's doing there, and she tells him that she thinks they're twins. So this is later debunked when they overhear his mum denying that she knows who the guy in the photo is. So I guess they're not twins. More on that later. We're back in present day and Jongju is working for an underwear company and Gonwoo has his restaurant in Jeju. So of course there were a couple of times when they almost cross paths because it's a K-drama, but they never actually really meet until she has to go all the way back to Jeju because her cousin has bought what can only be described as a shack when she was supposed to be buying him an apartment, so she goes all the way there to go and sort this out. So not only does she find out that her cousin has bought this shack instead of buying her an apartment, she loses her job, and she also finds out that her boyfriend has gotten married and he's vacationing in Jeju. So that's just the basic of episode 1. So in episode 2 she kind of decides to go with the flow. She's lost her job, she's lost her boyfriend, and she doesn't have a house to live. So she decides that she's going to pick up everything she has and move to Jeju and try and make a go of life there. She thinks, hey, it's going to be a good investment. Gonwoo sold me on the area, there's loads of tourists, I'm going to be making loads of money. Little did she know that he basically kind of lied to her to try and get the restaurant off his hands, so she's there on false information. Gonwoo reluctantly ends up helping her a lot because he thinks she has cancer. He finds this bottle of medicine, but in reality she'd put mints in there. She found the bottle in a bathroom stall, guys, that's nasty. So he thinks she has cancer because the bottle, I guess, was some sort of pain reliever, and so he helps her out because he thinks this girl's gonna die in Jeju with no money, nothing, because he kind of basically lied to her. He even helps her out by letting her poop in his apartment, and for some really strange reason they leave her luggage outside her gate because reasons. So the mayor, who seems to have it out for Gonwoo, takes Jongju's stuff and puts it in the town hall. He calls her up to come and pick it up, and this is where she meets the diver ladies. Now because she's kind of new to the area, she doesn't have anything to give them, so she gives them the underwear that she stole from work when she got fired. She recognizes the mayor and she can't quite put her finger on it, and he denies ever leaving Jeju to work. But if you remember from the first episode, he's actually the underwear model from the picture in her old job. Things seem to be going really well with the divers. They're choosing out underwear, they're getting along, they're asking her questions, until she admits that she's going to turn her little hut into a cafe, and at that point they just all lose interest in her. I guess they think she's going to be like Gonwoo, lazy, not hardworking, and there just to do whatever on their island. We run back into Gonwoo's first love, who is being informed by her boyfriend that he's getting married, and I think I get the feeling that she's been kind of stringing Gonwoo along because he moved all the way to Jeju to go and open a restaurant to be close to her, but then she moves all the way to America. She's not into you. Maybe he was like her backup. So she's informed that she no longer has a man, and then lo and behold she's calling Gonwoo, but he kind of just ignores her phone call. We also get a cute bonding scene between Gonwoo and Jongju when they go running up a mountain because she made herself a promise that if she saw the sunrise and everything is going to be okay, and that's how we end episode 2. So I must say, based off of episode 1 and 2, I'm really looking forward to watching the rest of the episodes. I like that they set up the two main leads to not hate each other because, you know, usually in K-dramas when they both first meet there's always some sort of misunderstanding or they both hate each other. It's the same old, but these two, when they first met, there wasn't any anger towards each other, which I liked and I found it refreshing. I like Jongju's character because usually when you find these kind of poor female leads, they're kind of annoyingly peppy. Now Jongju is peppy because, you know, she's trying to turn a bad situation with this shack into a good one, but she's not annoyingly so, and I like that because I always find myself being really annoyed with the main female leads, but she doesn't grate on your nerves. Konu, I'm kind of neutral about so far. He's the lazy rich boy who doesn't really have to work because he comes from a rich background, but I get the feeling that in later episodes, Chonju's go-get-em attitude is going to change him, and he might actually try and work at this restaurant that's in the middle of nowhere in Jeju Island. I know that the first love of Konu is going to be a really annoying character. I find that the Hong sisters, when they write second leads, they write them to be these kind of annoying two-dimensional females who always out to get the main female leads and kind of go through any means necessary to do so. But they also write funny situations for them because they never really get on top. They do something mean and then something horrible always happens to them. So I'm looking forward to her getting her comeuppance because I know she's going to be horrible and I know it's going to happen. There were a few confusing moments in this drama where I was kind of left scratching my head. For example, she travelled all the way there, saved for 6 months to meet this woman who she thought was her mother, but then she overhears her saying that she doesn't know who the guy in the photo is, so she just gives up and then ends up flirting with Konu. I was very confused at that because she just a moment ago was saying that they were twins, and then she has no evidence to say to the contrary, and then just goes on flirting with him. So I kind of get the feeling that later on this is going to come up again, and I really don't want them to end up being twins and have this sort of Lannister twincest thing going on, because that would be really, really weird and awkward, and I feel like I'm already getting on this ship. So I hope that's cleared up sooner rather than later. I was really confused about her cousin buying that place in Jeju. So he was going to run this cafe on his own. Where was she supposed to live? Did he think she was never going to find out about this? I was very, very confused, and I wished it was kind of explained a little bit more. I have to say my favourite moment from the 2 episodes has to be Soji Sub's cameo. If you guys saw the Hong sisters' previous drama, which was Master's Son, then you guys will get the references. Gojo. So that was my first roundup video. I really hope you guys enjoyed watching. Don't forget, you can always leave me drama suggestions below. You can follow me on Twitter, Instagram and Facebook, and I will see you guys next time. Bye! That romanticizing of back home and all the foods I wanted to try it, and I was just kind of like, oh, you know,